MGTOW hybrid, motherfucker. Women will kill your dreams. Women will kill your dreams, man. And I'm a lucky man because the woman that I wanted to marry, fortunately, we broke up, years ago. This is the woman I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. She was my college sweetheart. And I remember one time, I had got to the point where I wanted her to have my baby. But she didn't want to have my baby. She felt as though I wasn't stable enough. Because, I never stayed on a job long. I always complained about jobs. And she wanted me to get on a job, stay on a job, so that I could provide her with that stability that would have made her feel comfortable. She wanted me to be that beta male provider that most women want to use until they, extract everything out of them that they can and get tired of them and then throw them away. That's what she wanted me to be, man. And I always had that entrepreneurial drive within me. I was always starting little businesses and failing and starting again. And it was always my dream, and she knew it was my dream, and she was always attacking my dream. She was always discouraging my dream. And if I had to stay with her and got married to her, I'd be working a job and I'd be in debt because she wanted a nice, comfortable home, probably a $200,000 home. She wanted luxury vehicles. And she would have wanted me to dedicate my life to paying off the debt that it would have taken to acquire those material things. So, women are motivated by status, and they want someone who can give them the status that they feel they're entitled to. Women have the most entitlement mentality possible. So, yeah. And that status is a facade because the whole thing is based on debt. She wants you to get in debt to get her the big house of her dream that you can't afford and that she can't afford. And she'll work you to the bone for her to get that. That's her dream. Her dream is to look like she's got status and to get a man to pay for it. Get a man to get into debt to pay for her dream. So, when this is not dissing people with jobs, but you got to think about this, man. You don't own a job and you don't control a job. A job controls you, and a job can get rid of you. So I recently found out that, my job, everybody in my department recently got pink slips. I worked as what's called an HRIS analyst. I work with HR systems. I configure the software and do maintenance on the software and pull data out of the software and stuff like that. Run advanced reports and stuff like that. That was my career. And recently they switched to a new software that made my job obsolete. It made payroll obsolete. It made HR shared services obsolete, and it made the HR technical analysts like myself obsolete. The software could do everybody's job. And so, of course, the corporation would rather invest in the software and save a lot of money and get rid of us. And that's exactly what it did. And this is, over 100 people's salaries and incomes eliminated. Those people were made obsolete. So if I was living the dream, if I had allowed my woman to kill my dream and I would have accepted her dream as my own, right now I'd probably have a couple of kids, I'd have a big house, and I have a couple of luxury vehicles, debt financing everything, and I wouldn't have no job. I'd have to go out there and try to find another corporation to beg for a job. And right now my wife, she'd be stressing me. Because she wouldn't be concerned about me. She'd be concerned about the material things to maintain the status that she wants to continue to project through all of the material things that I got myself in debt to provide for her. So women will kill your dreams, man. Women will kill your dreams. And like I said, she was my college sweetheart. And, you know, when she met me, I liked to work out. I was a slim, tall, muscular guy. That was something that attracted her to me. And, you know, kind of a alpha male personality, you know, very popular person on my campus, and always had a pretty girl. And hell, when she met me, I had a girlfriend. And me and her was fucking for a year when I had a girlfriend. She was my side piece at first. Then me and my girl broke up, and then she became my girlfriend, and we just ended up staying together the longest. She was working real hard to keep me, and she was willing to tolerate being the number 2 chick to keep me. So I finally, once me and my girl broke up, then she became my girl, and we stayed together for some years. And I used to like working out, but once, you know, we graduated, we're both working our corporate jobs, I wanted to continue to work out. I liked working out. Working out for me was a confidence booster. You know, I like feeling healthy. I like feeling strong. I've been working out for years, and she didn't want me to work out. She was asking me, why am I still working out? Why I gotta work out 3-4 times a week? I'm like, how could you discourage somebody from doing something that's good for them? But I think it was her own insecurities, because she didn't want other women being attracted to me. She wanted me to be get fat and flabby and get a big stomach and all that stuff. That's what she wanted for me, you know, so that she could reduce the risk of somebody else taking me from her. It wasn't about me and me staying healthy. It was about her. I wanted to look good. That was my dream. I wanted to be healthy and strong. That was my dream. And she was discouraging another one of my dreams. I remember even back then, you know, I was interested in becoming a vegetarian. She discouraged that. I'm not doing all that. I'm not eating all that old vegetable salads, all that stuff. I'm not doing that. You know, I was constantly always about improving myself, and I felt as though it would be healthier for me to be a vegetarian. You know, currently I'm a vegan now, but that's an even further step, an even better step. Yeah, she discouraged it all the way. And she wasn't trying to hear it. She wasn't supportive at all. Even back then, I wanted to go to graduate school. I wanted to go get a master's, well, actually an MBA. She discouraged that. She just wanted me to stay where I was at and work and get a check. And so she could do, because she was working her little corporate job and she was ready to start acquiring the material things, and she didn't want me to further develop myself. Gosh, when I look back, I'm like, God, everything I wanted to do, she discouraged it. Everything that was positive for me, she discouraged it. All she encouraged me to do was go find a job and stay on it. And, you know, in my mid-30s, I eventually did become a vegetarian. Like I said, I'm a vegan. And when I look at myself now, I'm in my early 40s. If I take a picture of myself when I was in my mid-30s, I look probably 10 years younger now in my early 40s than I did in my early to mid-30s, because I completely changed my diet and I improved my workout routines. You know? Now, I was able to quit my job almost 2 years ago, and I'm an entrepreneur. I don't go to work. I don't work for nobody. You know, most mornings when I wake up, I just wake up when I feel like it, because I don't have to be up at a certain time. I get up when I feel like getting up. I don't have to go into anybody's office and work for anybody, because I have a home office and I run my business that I own from my home office in my house. I'm not sitting with a bunch of debt on me. You know, I'm living my dream, and I'm living my dream because I didn't allow a woman to steal my dream from me. That's what women do. They will steal your dreams. And the sad fact about women is that they have a diminishing return rate. Meaning they as they age, they look worse and worse, but they become more and more expensive. Why in the world would you attach yourself to someone who's gonna look worse and worse, but get more and more expensive? That's what women are. They're dream killers. And a lot of guys don't realize that until after they've gone through a divorce and she robs you of your house, your children, your pension, your 401k, your income, because you got to pay her alimony, child support. You got to pay her lawyer fees, court fees. She's robbing you blind. And she's providing less and less value to you and costing you more and more money. Shit. So I thank that lady for not allowing me to impregnate her, because she couldn't turn me into the beta male provider that she wanted me to be. I'm not a beta male provider. I'm not a beta male, and I'm not a provider for no damn woman. I'm a zeta male, and I'm a provider for myself. Women will kill your dreams. So a lot of you MGTOWs out there, especially you younger ones, man, you guys, you don't realize. If you found MGTOW in your early 20s before you went and got somebody pregnant and went and married somebody and went and got yourself into debt to make a woman happy and to do all this crap that we do, the way we sacrifice ourselves to get abused by women, all in the name of saying, I'm a real man. I am a man. Look at me. I'm paying for everything for some woman who's taking advantage of me and barely giving me sex. I'm a man. You're a fucking idiot, man. So if you are fortunate enough to have found this valuable information while you're still young, before you've made yourself an idiot and made yourself a slave to a woman, you are very lucky. Take advantage of that, man. Do something positive with yourself. Identify what your dream is and dedicate your life energy to pursuing your dream. Because women, they ain't worth nothing, man. They ain't worth nothing. So what little bit of value that I get from women, I choose to pay for it. I'd rather pay for it up front, get that expense out the way now, and not attach myself to any woman. You attach yourself to a woman, you're attaching yourself to a money sucker, a blood sucker, a wealth killer, a dream killer. Someone who will lock you in jail, someone who will take your children from you, someone who will steal your retirement check from you. She'll try her best to take everything that you ever worked for from you. And if you ask women why, they'll say because they deserve it. Those little entitled things that they are, those little creatures, they're not the loving, adorable, beautiful, innocent creatures that we are brainwashed into believing that they are. They're blood-sucking parasites. They're vampires. They're dream killers. Don't plan your future around a woman. And to all the MGTOW brothers who learned the hard way, who had to go through the, blood-sucking, the divorce, the alimony, the child support, I feel for y'all. Yeah, I used to envy you guys, but now I thank God every day that he shielded me from that. I'm living my dream, man. I'm living the entrepreneurial life. I travel as I please. I do what I want. I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. My income potential is unlimited. I am a free man. I'm a happy man. I'm a blessed man. Women will kill your dreams, MGTOW. Please, always remember that. It's your boy Hybrid. I'm out. MGTOW Hybrid, motherfucker.